Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Sunday, which means it is time for another Nozz watches the Promised Neverland Season 2. Oh, boy. So, in the last episode of Promised Neverland, we got to see a little bit of what happened to Norman, and it's a massive ass pull. A gigantic ass pull, and you guys in the comments have said that, yeah, no, all of this is anime only because apparently the manga did so goddamn poorly that the author decided that he wanted to rewrite everything. So, quite literally, everything here is practically fanfic, so... Oh boy. But Norman wants to do genocide and is entirely valid for doing it because, god damn it, the demons are evil. And apparently Mujika is known to Norman's group, and she is... oh boy, she is a problem. But let's go ahead and let's see how they try and salvage this, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, and go! Aniplex! Oh, I can't wait. Can't wait to see it. Like... it is an ass pull, though. Like, I kind of hope that, like, at some point, Emma just kind of realizes, like, oh yeah, no, we should 110 billion% just murder these fucking things. Like, Norman is right! That's like a bunch of antelopes being like, oh, but what if we got along with the lions? Like, no, fuck off. Like, if you taught antelopes how to use AK-47s and pointed and they started pointing them at lions, I guarantee you none of them would go, but what about their feelings? Like, fuck off. Like, come on now. Like, I do want to see what Mujika and Sanju's deal is. I want to see the like the reason why Norman's group doesn't like them. Cuz I bet it's like, oh yeah, no, she turns out every full moon she goes full nightmare mode and just murders humans. It's great. I don't know. I want it to be something cool, but from what I've seen in the comments about how the manga handled it, and how it was so bad everyone hated it. Not, like, they haven't said how, it was basically the manga sucked ass, essentially, not details. I'm very concerned. Yeah, evil-blooded girl. Oh, she old, okay. Okay, but what's the deal? Oh, and there's our Deus Ex Machina. So that's why Sanju doesn't eat humans either. Just a little slurp. So why is this... so why is the farm... so so they're actively making the choice to be monsters? But this... What? You don't have to... Oh! This is dumb! This is dumb! Ah! Ah! This is so dumb! Oh my god! Yeah, just fucking stick a Capri Sun straw in them for fuck... Oh my god. This is so fucking stupid. But they're eating humans out of necessity, Norman, you stupid motherfucker! And he's got a pen as well. So there's no way back to the human world. Oh boy. What?! They were on top of the exit the entire time. They might just throw you back over the fence. This feels like such an ass pull. Like, everything that was established in Season 1 is being thrown out because they can't use it anymore because it leads directly into the shitty part of the manga that no one likes. Like, it's so goddamn see-through. Holy fuck. And even if I didn't already know that's what they're doing, like, I would still be like, okay, so what was the point of Season 1? This is dumb on so many levels. Like, I'm not gonna go into it here because it'll take too long. Like, at the end, I'm just gonna have to just go boom, 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 boom. Like, holy shit, my dude. Norman just straight up said, "Hail Hydra, motherfucker." They raised you to be hamburgers. They raised you to be hamburgers. Why do you have empathy in the first place? But also, Norman's plan is also kind of ridiculous. No matter which way you come at this, like... Damn, they really got the haggling on, huh? 5 days to find people you haven't seen in over a year. You don't even know how this world works. Like, you don't know the geography. All you have is a satellite topographic map. That's it. You don't have any way markers. You don't have any locations of towns. You have no idea where there could be. Norman just immediately goes in. He's like, alright, start the gas chambers up. We're gonna miss that village. She's a goddamn collaborator. You're gonna have to pay for that, girl. Lambda seizure? So they've got... What, do they have, like, chips in their heads or something? They got self-destruct codes? I mean, Barbara, if you go and die, I mean... You don't stand to benefit from your work, so, I mean, come on now. I mean, all he's got to do is wait a little bit. By the end of the 5 days, y'all might be dead, and then he doesn't have to give a shit about what you're gonna do. Man, they just so happened to find exactly the pair of trees that they were looking out over. Amazing. Damn, gamer, you really... Do I even need to point out why this is really short-sighted? 5 days, you idiots. You have 5 days. Eat something, you dumb motherfuckers. Oh, they haven't. Okay, they hadn't gotten back yet. All right. Okay. I thought we'd had a time skip a little bit. What do you mean you don't want to do a genocide? I mean, you can, but will you? Guarantee you if the animals that people, like, kill routinely were aware enough to know what's going on, they'd probably kill us back, too. Damn, I can't believe these kids are already considering, like, cannibalism. I feel like if Sanju and Mujika were aware of this plan, they'd probably be very offended. I like how literally everybody has an issue with this plan. Everyone's like, no, why don't we just do Norman's plan, though? This short-sighted genocide plan. Come on now. Because it's the only way she can get off. Putting herself in ridiculous amounts of danger. That's all she needs in her life. Norman just loves suicide, honestly. Norman's just like Frank Reynolds. Suicide is badass. Damn, adding Gilda to the group, huh? Alright then. Congratulations, Gilda and Dawn. You've officially been promoted to protagonists. Congratulations. Your plot armor vest will come in the mail. Just slide it over your head and put both arms through the loops. For a second there, it looked like they were just going to just headbutt each other. This is how human beings signal the agreement of a deal. Man, ever so lucky that they noticed those birds earlier, huh? Damn, so much Deus Ex Machina. In fact, there's so much Deus that the Mechanica Machina is just like, bulging at the seams. You're just trying to keep all that Deus Ex. Oh no, he's starting to get the seizures now. Oh no. So I guess Norman's just gonna die then. Alright then. Omae wa mo shinde ru. Smug asshole. Alright, so what exactly happened here? Oh, we don't get to see what happened. Please tell me the next episode is gonna tell us what happened in that goddamn room. Like, they better actually show us what happened in that fucking room, or I'm gonna be pissed. Oh, alright. Okay, so everybody here is absolutely goddamn stupid. Problem 1. Norman... You know what? Yeah, I'll just start at, like, the level of dumb, alright? So, Norman's, like, degeneration solution, right? We don't know how much testing he's done on it, but I guarantee you he probably did not go out and purchase human meat in order to test, like, whether or not people can come back on a captive, right? So he probably splashed the solution on that demon they've got locked up in the basement, watched it degenerate, and then went, alright, good. I highly doubt he went to the store, bought a human brain, and went, alright, eat this. Alright, he didn't turn back. Cool. He's got no proof that it works. That it works permanently, right? It is untested. He's also got no proof that Mujika can undo degeneracy. That's just a hypothesis he has. Like, and what if his test on the Demon Town fails? What if not everybody degenerates? What if it only works on a few people, and then they just murder the ones that degenerate and be like, oh man, what was that about? We should investigate. Right? So... And at the same time, he's got to deal with the fact that there are potentially innocents that, like, he's assuming that human is the demon's favorite food, right? Sorry, that human is the demon's favorite food, right? And that is just so weird. I don't understand it. Like, so humans, we need... Like, what is it? Like, we need carbohydrates, vitamins, God, I don't know. Okay, so let's say that in order for humans to survive, we need carbohydrates. I'm fairly certain that's a thing, right? which means that, which means like breads and grains and stuff like that, right? Even if that's not entirely the case, let's just roll with that for a moment, right? There are plenty of people that eat bread, but would not call bread their favorite food. If bread would like I'll eat bread straight up. You give me a loaf of bread, I'll eat that motherfucker right there. Because I just like bread. But if bread was people's favorite food, we would not have butter, we would not have jam, we would not have margarine, we would not have Vegemite, we would not have Marmite, we would not have the shit zillions of things specifically made to put on bread to make it taste like other things. Like Norman is like unless Norman has like a deep look into the demographics of demons that we just have not seen, he has no reason to just assume. It is so short-sighted that it is really, 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 really dumb. Like ridiculously so. Fucking it just. And even if it's like, oh yeah, some of them would just, continue killing humans. But if you tell them, if you tell the demons, hey, you're cured of your need for human flesh, and you have been forced to eat human flesh for the last 1,000 years by the kings and nobles who do not need to eat human flesh and have been using the trade of human flesh to keep you downtrodden, guarantee you the majority of demons would be like, fuck that guy. I'm gonna go fuck him up. And, and if you then, even if you don't go that route and you go, hey, you guys can now eat literally anything you want, we're going to just have the same thing that happened when the middle class started existing. When there stopped being upper class nobles and lower class peasants, and there started being a middle ground, a middle class that had access to a lot more food than peasants would. We saw such a explosion in different food types. It was like even stuff that just is absolutely disgusting. They still tried it, pickled herring, and oh god, I read it in an old timey cookbook. It's like pickled herring and a marmalade, marinade. That's it, marmalade marinade. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting, horrendous, and heinous. But they still tried it because those were things that they did not have access to before. So they slapped them together and they went, okay, let's see if this works. It did not, so they tried other things. Like a lot of dishes that were peasant food, back in the day, because peasants stopped eating them because they no longer had to, they actually wound up becoming practically extinct, or rich people started trying them and going, that's pretty good. But as it stands, the way the demons have right now is the only thing that can keep them alive is the food that only kings and nobles have unlimited access to. So, you're going to just have, a much bigger explosion of, it's dumb, and it speaks of a complete ignorance of how historic, culinary history works. Holy shit. Assuming, because in every single piece of history, if there is a ruler that does attempt to control the people to this degree, the moment that control is lessened, it is violent. It is extremely violent. Which is why it never lasts for that long. And that's why the fact that these people have been doing this for 1,000 years. For 1,000 years, they have been abusing their populace this way and controlling the flow of a necessary thing to eat is kind of fucking stupid. You're telling me that over 1,000 years, nobody in the demon populace has figured it out. come on now. These guys are supposed to be intelligent. Come on now. That is just dumb. Like this entire thing, it just reeks of just slapdash. What I tried in the manga didn't work, so I'm making this up as I go along to try and contextualize stuff in season 1 that was intended for a completely different story to work for this, and everything that doesn't work, I'm yeeting out, like Mr. Minerva, the gate to the human world, just like Norman's death, fucking everything, like just being invalidated and recontextualized, just in such as a clumsy way, like holy shit. But yeah, like if there is, like, I hate to say it, but Emma has a point. Like, why not try for the, if they're, since they do not have they don't have a good read on demon demographics and the psychology of them as a species. They only know what they believe to be true. But Emma has already found 1.5 examples of people that break the stereotype of demon. And according to Norman, like, apparently there used to be a shit ton of them. A shit ton of people that were like, yeah, we don't need to eat humans, we'll just drink some of Mujika's blood and we'll be good. We can eat whatever the fuck we want. Which shows that there is precedent for Emma's plan working. If Emma's plan was just, oh, let's make peace, and they didn't have any, like, before they had any knowledge of Mujika, her demon, her demon blood, whatever the fuck, yeah, and like the historical application of the blood, yes, she comes across as very naive, very stupid, and very impractical. But now that they know that Pop and Mujika open like a Capri Sun, like, can just solve the issue, and it has solved the issue in the past, now there's no reason to do Norman's plan, because it is much easier to subdue a population through peaceful methods as a small group than it is through violence. Like, a small group of people working a peaceful solution can very, very easily, well, not easily, much more easily than a violent plan, subdue a larger population. It's why India is an independent country with a shit ton of problems and probably needed a few more years in the oven, but it's still an independent country because the people that worked with Gandhi, a much smaller force, through peaceful solutions, managed to get what they want. If Gandhi had just started lighting motherfuckers up, guarantee you he would go down as basically the same as Osama bin Laden. Like, it doesn't always work, mind you, but it would work a lot better than violence, because small groups of people doing violence doesn't really work. Like, you might set off a few car bombs, you might kill a few officials, but unless you have a much larger force backing you up, it's not going to work. All you need to do is look at the IRA in Ireland, for fuck's sake. Like, that is a small, compared to England, of course, a small group of terrorists igniting car bombs and blowing shit up, and they couldn't even agree, by the way. There's like 6 different branches of the IRA, and all of them hate each other, and all they managed to do is just piss off England to the point where England went, shut the fuck up, Northern Ireland isn't going to rejoin regular Ireland, fuck off. And now how often do you get Irish car bombings? Not very often. You know, like, they failed, essentially. Like, just, oh my god, dude. So, like, Emma's coming at it from a really naive and really, really stupid way. Like, but at the same time, hers has the best chance of succeeding because it has precedence. Norman is coming at it from a very hate-filled and short-sighted method that has no plan B, no backup plan, and if it fails, which it very well might do because it's untested and they're flying by the seat of their pants, they're all going to die, and there's a good chance that they just might die anyway because apparently they all have brain cancer, so... Bad! Oh, jeez, it's just so dumb, like, and it just reeks of... The story sucked the first time around, I'm trying to fix it. Like, but you're not fixing it very well. Oh, Jesus, I'm giving myself a headache. Okay, but all in all, yeah, I am very annoyed. I'm very upset, and just, I want to know, like, at this point, I am watching it to just see where the train crash is going. One of my favorite anime of the season it came out in, and just the second season is just making me so angry. I'm gonna pull my face off. Oh, jeez, but yeah, I'm giving myself a headache. So let me know what you thought of this down there in the comments. Whether you liked it, you disliked it, or you want to bring up something I left out, or there's some other aspect of it that I didn't get to, because I read all the comments and I will answer ones and talk to ones that I feel like I can add to. So yeah. Whew. Thank you for watching, everybody. As always, I am Nozz. Remember to like, comment, fair, subscribe, share social media, tell your friends, hit the share button down below. And if you want, you can always support me on Patreon, which is linked down there in the description and on the end card. And if you want more content from me, I believe I have a live stream going up the day this does at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I've got my last recorded bits of Cyberpunk 2077 that went up at noon. I'm going to start streaming that instead once I'm out of pre-recorded stuff, which should be happening sometime mid-next week. So, yeah, that's going to be fun, and it'll be nice to chat with everybody in the chat. So, come by, say hi. I don't know. Yeah, as always, everybody, I'll see you in the next video, but most of all, we've all become a trash mammal today. And I'll see you a round.